LinkedIn Live. Mark Elder in the house, Julian Placino, and Foster Williams, the job problem. Career search at CityWorks. Career search at CityWorks. Come on, man. Y'all making it. Give us your comments on LinkedIn Live. Jake Melton in the house. No. Tell us, Foster, what's it about?
Ooh, yeah, no.
Hey, what is going on LinkedIn Live? It is Trevor Houston from the Who You Know Job Networking Show. And, we got my volume going on. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, today is going to be an interesting show, and let me tell you why. We've got a remote show here in the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters.
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, and I'm actually controlling it today. I'm going to be doing all the different visuals that you're going to see today. So this is going to be an all new experience, and I'm not really sure how the audio is going to work today, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you just got to keep rolling, right?
Technology, we got to work.
The show must go on, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So let's just get straight to it. Today, let's get to our host real quick. So we've got Foster Williams in the house with us.
How?
What's going on, Foster? How are you doing today?
I am a recruiter, and I try to connect you guys to jobs all over the world.
All right. And, you know, we also got Mark Elder in the house.
Howdy.
Hey. And, of course, you guys know me, Trevor Houston.
Yours truly.
And I'm excited about this next gentleman with us today. This is Kevin Westerfield.
We got Kevin right there.
Welcome.
So Kevin is the relationship manager for Frisco Chamber of Commerce. I'm excited to have you here with us today because how did we meet?
We met at the Cowboys Club here in the Star. Here in
the private
World.
place, you guys, where nobody gets up to.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a little bit about that story because it was all about networking that helped you land your next career opportunity. Ain't that right?
Absolutely. Networking and a positive attitude.
That's it.
That determines your altitude, boy.
It sure does. So we are wearing these Cowboys Club stunner shades.
These are stunner shades.
Stunner shades, guys. We're going to talk about why we're wearing these stunner shades. For those of you that have been to our workshop, I would love to hear your comments. You know what this is all about. Put hashtag workshop in the comments section of the feed. But we've got some exciting news for you guys. There are some landings.
I don't have any sound effects.
No sound effects.
No sound effects. Quite a few landings, actually.
Yeah. So, Mark, if you can pull up the testimonials here. We've got a couple of landings. First of all, Christopher Nguyen. So if you can go over here to
Chris Nguyen.
So Mark, you want to read that out to us?
Yeah. So Chris Nguyen said, "At Trevor Houston, thanks for sharing your resources and advice. After that workshop, I received not one but 2 interviews from schools and created my own thank you videos. Your video, demo, or strategy helped me get offers from both, and I'm excited to teach again." So he's going back into education. And phenomenal job, Chris. Way to go. Way to utilize the video as part of your search. And Bomb. We'll be talking about Bomb here shortly.
Bomb.
Yes. So I just noticed something. If you guys can take a look at this mic or this camera over here. We're having a technical difficulty. You guys want to get shook out of the live stream? I'm going to shake you out of the live stream right now. Oh, my gosh. It's an earthquake. So I don't know, Mark. You want to go take control of that camera? We have a technical difficulty with the gimbal. The gimbal's going crazy. It's going. You guys want to go back to that earthquake? Okay, that's crazy. We like to have fun here on the Who You Know Job Networking Show. Let's read off another landing that we have. Let's see here. Oh, super excited about this one. Sherry Barner came through the network. We actually just got the official word today. So she said, "Hi team, want to let you know that I landed at Keurig Dr. Pepper.
Outstanding.
I used to work for Dr. Pepper years ago.
Keurig
Before
Dr.
Keurig.
Pepper." She says, "I'm working for Samantha Barber and the contact you guys introduced me to." So that's super pumped and excited about that because she came through the workshop. We made an introduction and it just happened to work. And that's what it's all about. It's all about who ya know. So she said, "I want to thank you so much for all you do and for being the link that got me my next opportunity. I set up an informational interview with her after your introduction. It went really well. Then a few weeks later, she had a position open up, and now 3 weeks after that, I'm in."
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Come on.
I'm not ready to go public yet.
3 months.
She says, "I'm not ready to go public yet, as the paperwork is still being processed, but wanted to let you guys know. Thank you so much, Sherry." But I got that word today. It is official.
It's official.
Oh,
She
it's official.
starts August 12th. Congratulations. Hey.
All right, Sherry.
All right, you're good to go on the other camera.
Am I good to go on the other camera? Okay. Hey, there we are. We're all in the picture. Thanks, Mark.
Look at you, Mark.
No more.
Mark is the technical one around here. We pointed Trevor, but Mark is pulling up his prowess. Wow, dude.
Guys, this is all new for us.
Prowess.
This is all new for us today. We're
Yeah,
doing
this
a
is
remote
new.
show.
This is new.
We don't have a studio with us today. It's just us.
It's just us 4 Indians.
Yeah, Indians. Oh,
Yeah.
pioneers.
Pioneers.
Got you.
Pioneers.
Got you. I'm on the
Indians
same page.
might insinuate that we're Washington Redskin fans. Wouldn't it?
I don't know what kind of Indians you're
God
talking about,
forbid.
but
Wow. That just came out of my mouth. You guys know me and you know how I am, and my
Wow.
brain is whack.
all right. So this is gonna be a crazy, crazy show today.
Yeah, this is good. We're already having fun.
But that's okay. That is all right. I'm going to be
That's okay.
doing some controlling here. Let's see here. We got 2 cameras. Oh, look at that. Very cool. So let's talk about a couple other testimonials that we got recently that came from this workshop specifically.
Yeah.
Okay? This workshop is landing a lot of jobs, guys. A lot of jobs. A couple of them I wanted to point out here are because of this book.
Rehumanize it.
Yep. It's all about rehumanizing your job search process. Guys, super, super important. Rehumanize your job search process. You need to get face-to-face.
It still works that way.
Yep, you need to get face-to-face with those hiring managers, those recruiters, so you can have conversations, because otherwise, you're just in the black hole, and ain't nobody got time for that. So, let me read out a couple more testimonials for you. First one. This one comes from our very own Jill Johnson.
Hey, Jill.
She says, "Still working on the video intro. However, I signed up a few days after our meeting for the free trial. Ends on Thursday, and I'll be likely signing up tomorrow. I had an initial phone conversation with a prospective 2 weeks ago. I sent a thank you video, and for the first time ever, I got a thank you for my thank you."
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
So she got a response back. "I got a thank you for my thank you." She said, "It does work." I then had a face-to-face interview with them yesterday.
That's where the magic happens.
That's where the magic happens. I have also sent a few intros, simple and short, to hiring managers, and they have accepted my invite to connect, letting them know I've applied for a position, and some have responded back, not all, but doors are opening. She said, all my videos have been played at least, guys, I'm going to switch over here, 5 times. Okay?
Those many.
All of her videos have been played at least 5 times. So why is that important? I mean, if they're watching your video 5 times.
And if they're sharing it around, that's what's important. More people are getting a chance to see the wonderful technology and what it offers, the value that it offers.
Absolutely.
Something's got to make you stand out.
You know,
That's
it
going to
does.
make you stand out.
You
Yeah.
just don't want to be somebody else just showing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They know what to expect. They kind of get a feel for you. They get to see your
Piece of
eyes.
paper. How many pieces of paper do we see? Oh my goodness. We recruiters? Oh my goodness.
I want to see your eyes. I want to see what you.
Yeah.
See if you can look at me.
I want to get a little piece of your personality. How are you going to fit in my environment? How's this going to work?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, so many times these hiring managers, they're looking for that purple, what do they call it? Purple squirrel, purple unicorn.
Purple squirrel with a polka dotted tail and 1 foot missing.
Yeah. They're looking for the purple squirrel. They're looking for that person that's perfect on paper, right?
Right.
But then you get them in the door and you get to meet them face to face.
And you can't get along with them. That's a problem.
You can't stand them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So whatever happened to on-the-job training?
Well,
Whatever happened to that? Right? Where maybe you're not the perfect one on a piece of paper, but like they actually invest in you as a person. Maybe they could train you as a person to do the job the way they want it done. Instead, they want somebody to walk in the door that can just do it, but they may not do it the way you like it done.
and everybody may not get along with them.
That's true.
Are you coachable?
Are
That's
you
true.
coach? That's a good one, Kevin.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is true. This is
Are
true.
you coachable?
Well, we are in the Tom Landry room, speaking
Yes.
of coaches.
Can
Yeah,
you
where
say,
are we at?
now he is a coach now.
Meg Rose, by the way, said go Patriots.
Ah, boo.
Meg, you tried that one other time and it failed.
She does have a point,
We love you though, Meg Rose.
They got a lot of trophies. They got
do.
more than us.
They got a good quarterback.
And Hope says hi from Miami Beach.
Oh, Hope's on vacation.
Yep. Our,
And guys, I don't know if we ever mentioned Coral Stein landed a job as the executive assistant to the CEO of Sun Holdings. I don't know if we ever mentioned that one.
Oh.
So I want to bring Coral, congratulations.
Congratulations.
She just moved to Texas
Hey,
about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago.
gotta
Nice.
love that. Gotta love that.
Oh, guys, you know what we forgot?
What's
we
that?
forgot a major part of this show.
we got to open up.
We got to open up?
Yeah, we got to open up right.
Let's open this thing up with a prayer, Foster, if you will.
I'll be glad to, yeah.
Go for it.
Father God, we come to you in need, and it's not like you don't know what our need is. Now, we have to learn to follow your guidance. The only way we're going to do that is to know you through your word. So guide us and orchestrate our lives that we may be a little bit more attentive to your word, and then as we see it in our lives, and we know that you're in control, and then we get comfortable with you leading us to this next job that we're looking for. And then when we get the job, we want to continue to focus on you as to what you want us to do and who you want us to contact in that job in order to be able to do it. So we thank you in Jesus' name for what you do for us.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely. Amen. All right, let's talk about some of the local events that we have going on. Okay, so coming up pretty soon, September 18th is
18th.
Career Search at CityWorks. Career Search at CityWorks.
Career Search at CityWorks.
And CityWorks is just right over. Y'all can't see it, but CityWorks is just right over there.
Right across the street.
Yeah, right here in the Star.
That's right. It's in
Right
the Star.
here in the Star, we've got the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters, the Star, and CityWorks. So we're excited about that event coming soon.
What is that? What is it, Trevor?
Well, it's pretty neat. So we have a lot of the companies that we work with. They come and they come out to this event. They get a table set up. They get a booth set up. It's kind of like a job fair, but a little bit different because these are companies that we have a direct relationship with already. Okay, these aren't just people we don't know. We know these companies. They've been on our show.
Right.
Okay, they have a direct need they're looking to fill, and all the job seekers come out. They get to network with those people. We actually host our radio show live there from that event.
Yeah, we do.
And we give out free food and have raffles and prizes. We actually try to make this thing fun. So it's not like
fun,
it's not your normal job fair where you go into and you just kind of go around the little circle and stuff like that.
I like to call it an expo, but maybe there's a better word for it.
Expo.
A job expo.
Job
There's a lot
expo.
more than just that old run-of-the-mill workshop, not workshop, but a job fair
Job
kind of
fair, yeah.
situation.
Cattle call.
That's what it is.
Yep. So
That's what it is.
It is
Heard 'em.
City Works. It's a great venue, and
It's a wonderful venue.
we have the whole balcony reserved. The whole upstairs is reserved, so plenty of space. And so there's going to be 2 spaces. In one space, you're going to be able to network. You're going to be able to meet those companies. And
Yeah.
then we have another space where you come outside on the balcony, and you're going to be able to watch our show live. And it's really cool.
And you can look out all over Cowboy World. There's no telling what you'll see over here. One thing I like over here, all the cool cars that I can't afford, but I can watch them going down the road, and I can hear that engine, man.
There you go. There's a lot of fun cars
I'm
here.
a car guy.
All right. Coming up, because we've had a few weeks in between, just the way it works sometimes, is Frisco Connect.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, we're coming up on the 6th. Is that the 6th? That's the 6th.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll be next Tuesday, guys.
Yep. Frisco Connect every first and third Tuesday
Right.
of the month.
Right.
9 a.m. to noon. And your boy Foster Williams
Me.
is,
I'm the host MC or whatever you call us.
yeah, Foster
Yeah.
Williams is
whatever
your host.
you guys call me, within reason, is what I am.
The big kahuna.
Oh, Lord. I'm trying to lose weight a little bit. I won't be the
Oh.
big kahuna. I'll be
Well, I
the...
didn't mean it like that.
Well, yeah, you were nice about it. The Bears.
Oh, man. No
I thought
Bears. No Bears.
I thought I would hang in there with
You
Mark
all know
for
I'm
a
a
bit.
Bears fan. But
No
Yeah.
Bears.
We got that Chicago connection.
Ooh,
Look,
that's the way it
Illinois
happens.
boys, we got
Guys,
2
That-
Illinois boys right
That's networking, guys.
It ain't about no Bears. It's all about the Dallas Cowboys. If
Tom Landry
Des
behind
Bryant
you
was
guys.
here, I would throw up the X.
You guys can see Tom Landry right back
Yep.
there.
Tom Landry.
I was a
Yep.
Tom Landry fan, big time.
pay Zeke.
Oh, pay Zeke or fire Zeke. Because I'm going to tell you right now, your boy is in the news too much.
Oh.
Getting sued again.
Oh, no.
Man, it's just
Oh,
your
no.
boy is in the news.
Well,
too
you know
much.
where we're at, so you can see in the background too. Well, I guess you can't see, but you get that little clip there. We are in the Landry room.
We're in the
Yep.
Landry room.
Where, by the way,
Yep.
where we have the Who You Know Job Networking Show workshop.
That's
Yep.
right.
So if you have not heard about the Who You Know Job Networking workshop, that is designed, and it's here in the Landry room at Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters. Go Bears. You will find strategies, and you'll learn strategies on how to get yourself out of that black hole. Video was one of the things we just
Video's one
mentioned
thing,
earlier. But it's all
The
about
sunken place.
it's all about that network, right?
You know what I noticed? I hate to cut you off because you're going so good, but Egbert Lim put together a nice profile, and you shared it on your LinkedIn profile. You guys go to Mark Elder's profile, scroll down, and look at Edward Lim's information. It's having a marked effect on getting the attention of companies to call and at least have a conversation with you. That's where it all starts.
Well,
Oh,
go
I'm
for
sorry.
it.
Well, and you know, on that note, Egbert actually drives down from Oklahoma every
Yes,
week
Every week.
for Frisco Connect. He drove down for the workshop. He comes to South Lake Focus Group every week. He is dedicated. I mean, he's driving what, 3 hours or so?
Yeah, that's a good round trip.
Every week. So back to the workshop. The workshop is here at Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters, One Cowboys Way. Again, designed to get yourself out of the black hole, because if you're one of those folks who's just sitting at home banging the keyboard, right, hitting up the job boards and putting applications in, that is an exercise in futility.
That's an exercise in
Right?
futility a lot of times.
You might get some
Occasionally,
traction.
occasionally.
Yeah, people do it,
Yeah.
right? We had a couple people at the last Frisco Connect talk
Yeah.
about getting landed through Indeed,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But the majority of people, look, you need to get a connection
Yeah.
on the inside.
We'd like to have a higher and best use of our time, guys, to be able to get a job.
Well, that's so true. So, I mean, it's always about the best use of your time, because your job search is about a runway, right? Your
Right.
financial runway. You
Right.
only got so much.
You only got so much.
Maybe you don't care about that and you're ready to retire.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal. But most people, they're looking for work Because they're not ready to retire.
Because they're not ready to retire.
Okay.
We're not broken down. You baby boomers, we're not broken down, y'all.
No, you still got time. And the thing is you only got so much runway. So what happens is you got your savings, you blow through your savings, next thing you blow through your retirement, next thing you know, you're putting your house up for sale.
Yeah, it's getting
we see that kind of stuff all the time, right?
We've seen it.
So you only have so much time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So let's make the best use of our time. And
Yeah.
if you're just punching out those resumes online and you're not getting anywhere, then that's not a good use of time. That means your job search is going to take longer.
It's going to take longer.
Why not try to use some strategies like video, which we're going to teach you? And that may be uncomfortable, right? It may be out of your comfort zone, but guess what?
Yeah, it will be sometimes. Yeah.
We have way too many people that are giving positive success stories that we see all the time.
We see them all the time. We publish them so you guys can see them. I'm going to meddle a little bit, guys. Let's not forget that we are not in control of our lives. God is. Do not forget to ask Him for guidance. Don't dare do that. And another thing is, we're not washed out. We've got the lion's share of the experience and knowledge of these jobs. And we need to let these companies know, whether it be a resume, whether it be a video that we send in for folks to know what's going on, we've got to make it relevant to those jobs. We got to explain to the companies, you're looking for this. I've done exactly that. I've done it here. I've done it here for this long, and that kind of thing. That's the most important observation that I have seen as the job father.
The job father. All right, you got to put your glasses on when you.
I got to put my glasses on.
When you call yourself the job father, you
Okay.
can't. I was saying.
I'm going to play this up. This is usually not me because the job search is about God. It ain't about Foster. Okay.
I was saying
Look it.
earlier. We got Kevin Westerfield in the house, and put your glasses on, Kev.
Yeah.
What do we look like? We look like the Blues Brothers, right? Is that what they, the Blues Brothers? Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on,
Yes.
Kev?
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Kev and Trev. Check that out.
So we got a great success story about Kev. Kev came through, and we met you at the Dallas Cowboys Club,
Exactly.
right? Talk to us a little bit about that
Yeah,
experience.
what were you doing up there, man?
Well, I have to back it up even further than that. I'd kind of done the corporate track and went through corporate America.
Yeah.
Worked with Coca-Cola. Worked with Procter & Gamble. Was working here. What brought me to Dallas, Fort Worth area, was working with PepsiCo. I was selling packaging to Frito-Lay. But it got to the point where I just kind of wanted to do something different. And my daughter was working over
Deja,
at,
she's off screen. You guys can't see her. She's here with us.
This is the other one.
Oh, the other
So
one.
I've got
okay.
an older daughter who
All
was
right.
working over at the Cowboys. She was working as
Oh.
a tour guide.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, man, you know what? That's a mighty fine way to go ahead and get to meet some interesting people, find out get
That's
some
good.
connections. And so I signed up for it. Didn't get an immediate reply, but I did know her. What is it? What's the show called again?
It's all about
It all
who
boils.
you
It
know.
all boils down to who you know.
So my daughter says, just how, and she didn't do anything. She's like, go to this website and put your name in, and they're always kind of hiring. Just find the positions that you like. I did that. Of course, used her as a reference, and they didn't call me for the position as a person that gives tours for the Cowboys headquarters. Instead, they called me to do some things over at the Toyota Stadium.
Oh, okay.
So I was working as a stand captain, helping the nonprofit organizations go ahead and put on their fundraisers for their, so they they can rent out those. And so I started doing that. Next thing I know, I got a call from the folks over
At the Cowboy Club, huh?
No, not the Cowboy
Not the
Club.
Cowboy Club yet.
No, because
Wow.
I said I put in for 3
Yeah.
positions. It was
Yeah, you
3.
did. You
so I
did.
put in for the stand captain. I put in for the tours, and I put in for the Cowboys Club. Cowboys Club wasn't even open yet.
It's not old at all.
So I put in for all 3. Got the one at the stand captain. Eventually, they called me for the tours. I'm like, that's an even better deal. Now I'm inside the confines
you up in there now.
of a new headquarters. I'm walking
yeah.
around. I'm touring.
You're meeting people.
Oh, Jerry pops in on the tours.
You're
He's
like, hey, Jerry. Hey,
I'm like,
baby.
I'm like, I'm scared because I'm like, they aren't supposed to, the tour members
They
are not
got
supposed
real
to be
now.
I'm like, okay, so he pops up. I'm meeting folks eventually. So I'm going on a tour. And I'd actually interviewed for the cowboy position, but it'd been months since I heard anything.
Right.
And I'm doing a tour, and I run into the young lady who interviewed me.
Uh-huh.
She's like, "Oh, Kevin, are you still interested in the Cowboys Club?" Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Was that Jessica?
no, that
No?
was,
Okay.
you're gonna make me
That's
tell,
all right.
make me
Uh-oh.
tell why. I can't
We're
remember her name.
showing our age.
She is no longer
It's
with
all
the
about who
Cowboys
you
Club.
know,
Yeah,
and it's
come
all
on.
about who you forget, too.
Yeah, who you know and the impression that you make, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So anyway, one thing led to another. I actually ended up interviewing with the director. As a matter of fact, folks, I was sitting in this exact room. I was sitting in the Tom Landry room.
Oh.
Came in here,
Oh.
and they made me wait for about an hour and a half. I'm sitting here. There are other people interviewing. There are other people talking. The director bounce in, bounce out. I ended up interviewing with the beverage manager, and of course, wowed him with my personality.
That's right.
Well, of course.
And that was John.
That's right.
I was,
Yeah,
and
John.
So
John.
Yes, sir.
talked to him. He's like, "Okay, done deal." He said, "Let me just have Stacy come talk to you." She walked in the room. Stacy is the director of the Cowboys Club. She walked
Okay.
in. She's like, "Okay, well, our training is on this day. We'll see you then." Didn't say anything else.
Simple as that.
So it was based on my meeting. It was Angelica.
Oh, okay.
So from way back when we first started.
Oh,
Angelica,
Okay.
she was the one who saw me in the elevator, had done the initial interview, went ahead and made an impression on her, went ahead and interviewed with John, and in 2 seconds, boom, I'm in now.
You're in.
So that was kind
In
of
like Flynn.
that's how it really happened, and it was nothing but a blessing, because now, I always believe you have to have a master plan. You have to understand what it is that you're going after. What is it that you're passionate about? How do those
Yeah.
things all fit together?
Ding, ding, ding. Hold on. Can we get some points for that? Okay. So, Kevin, you don't even know, but when we teach our workshop in here, there's a key word that we ask our job seeker audience for, and that key word is, guys, if you know that key word and you've been to our workshop, I want you to put it in the comments section. Hashtag that key word. And you just got it from this man right here. He just said it.
You have to be paying attention.
The first person that puts it in is going to get a copy of Rehumanize Your Business, Rehumanize Your Job Search Process, okay? This book is going to teach you tricks and skills and tips on how to get out of the black hole and to get into the face-to-face interviews. Get those interviews more often. Get face-to-face with those hiring managers and those recruiters. So, first person to put that hashtag, that keyword that I'm looking for. If you've been to our workshop, you know what it is. And also, you're going to get an opportunity to come onto this show. They get to come on here just like you and hang out with us, because we like to have fun and act stupid.
You got to invite me back.
All right,
It's
we're
not
real
even-
good
I'm
with
coming
that.
back.
We already done got a winner.
We got a winner.
We got a
Done
winner.
got a
Who's the
winner.
winner?
He said, "I put it up earlier, but I'll put it up again." Hashtag passion. Timothy Bradley.
All right, Tim. We hear you, Tim.
Tim. Tim is my buddy from Harley Davidson. See, it's all
yeah.
it's all about who you know.
It all boils
So,
down to who you know.
I know Tim for many years, for like 12 years actually. We worked at Harley Davidson together, and yeah, we're gonna get to hear more about his story because Tim, you're coming on the show, and we're gonna give you this book. So congratulations, Tim.
Hey, Kyra Berman, I see you.
If you have not been to our workshop, okay, if you have not been to the Who You Know Career Transition Workshop, you're missing out.
You are.
What I would like you to do is to go ahead and put hashtag workshop in the comments section. Would love to hear that from you. And what we can do is send you out an invite, okay? So, again, if you have not been to
Right.
the Who You Know Career Transition Workshop
Right.
here
On Monday.
at
Right.
the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters,
Mondays from 1 to 5.
you're missing out. Because even after, let me tell you something. Not only do we teach you some really cool stuff, okay?
Here it comes.
We teach you some really
Wait
cool
for
stuff.
it. Wait for it.
But afterwards, okay,
Where do we go?
we go to the Cowboys Club. This is where we met Kevy
That's
Kev.
where we met Kevin.
The
Yep.
CC.
And we have a really nice a happy hour that we
Really
really like
nice
to pour
happy
out
hour.
some love on these job seekers because, we understand that for a lot of them, they're conserving their funds, right? They're
Oh, yeah.
conserving
Should be if we're not. Yeah.
They're not going out having any fun or doing anything exciting. So we want to give them a fun, exciting time because a lot of times they're down, and we want to bring them back up. And so it's an opportunity and space where people can network, they can connect, they get to know each other a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. So after our workshop, we go to the Cowboys Club.
That's right.
Where we met Kevin.
And you may see Jerry Jones. You may see...
Jerry Jones comes through.
We've seen all kinds of players in
Marcus.
there. Yeah.
And company owners,
So,
job
Matt.
seekers, company owners.
Come on.
Of course,
I've
they're all
heard
in
all-
California right now.
A lot of, no, what is it, Oxnard?
Yeah.
Oxnard, California.
Yep,
Training
they're all-
camp.
It's
They're
too
all in
hot
Cali-
here. It's too hot here.
So come check us out, guys. Come check us out. We would love to see you there. So put #workshop in the comment section. Also, let's talk about, I know we had mentioned CityWorks earlier. Okay, we had mentioned CityWorks. That's the event that we host here in the world headquarters as well. Or not the world headquarters, but in the Star. So if you have not been to that event, it's September 18th. It is coming up right around the corner. If you have not registered for that event, put #CityWorks in the comments section, and we will send you an invite to that as well. Put
Beef ribs.
#CityWorks.
Have you had them there?
Ooh, at CityWorks? Really? Okay, so Kevin just told me something. He said beef ribs. He said they're excellent at CityWorks. Now, here's the plug that I'm going to give for CityWorks. You companies that are listening, there are a plethora of recruiters that are out there listening right now. If you guys are in Dallas-Fort Worth, especially if you're around Frisco, you guys might want to talk to I'm losing it. CityWorks. You guys might want to talk about having some meetings at CityWorks. The food is excellent, but it's an excellent venue for networking and having company meetings. When I worked for Verizon, we would have a number of meetings that were off campus, and man, I wish CityWorks were around back then.
Well, I tell you
Now
what,
Kevin said beef ribs.
for those employers that are listening in right now, because
Yes.
I get the analytics on every show, and there's hundreds. So
There's lots.
guys, for those companies, if you're a recruiter, you're a hiring manager, you have anything to do with hiring, okay, maybe you're a career coach, and you want to come to this event, we've got over 250 job seekers registered right now. So go ahead and put #CityWorks in the comments section, #CityWorks.
Right.
And we will send you an invite. We want you there. We want as many. Last time we had 60. I want to blow
That's
it
a
out.
good show. That's a good showing.
I want 100. I want 100 companies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
And they are looking to hire again. They are there to meet you guys. They're there to have conversations, right? A lot of the feedback we've been getting from both sides of the network, the recruiters, hiring managers, etc., and then the job seekers, is that they can't get in touch with each other. They're looking for you guys.
Let's
they want
make
to have
it easy,
conversations
guys.
with you
Yeah.
guys. So make sure that you guys are there. Again,
Invest a little time with that.
#CityWorks. I've also put a link to our digital resources card up in the comments, so keep an eye out for that too.
Oh, yeah. That digital business card is pretty cool because it has a lot of resources, like Mark was saying. One of those resources, let's talk about that.
I see Terry Cormos up there. Terry, I hope to see you in the morning at South Lake Focus Group. Guys, go and check out southlakefocusgroup.com, or I know a lot of you guys are going to search4uinc.com. Click on the information on the front page about South Lake Focus Group in the morning, 8 o'clock. You will not regret that you went to go visit.
Yeah, you got to go to South Lake Focus Group and also careerdfw.org. It has
Absolutely.
all the resources. But I wanted to talk about one of those resources. It is in our digital business card. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is our free professional headshots. You know what I'm talking about, Kev?
Absolutely.
Kev.
Absolutely.
You need a headshot?
Yes, always.
You need a headshot.
As many as I can get
Well, especially if it's free 99.
all day.
I got that on me
And
today.
they're,
Hold on. Hold
they're
on.
good ones. The quality is there too, guys.
I got that on me today. You
Free
saying
99?
I got free 99? You saying I don't need to pull out nothing? I got it. Free professional headshots.
Completely zero.
You need to come out. And where do we get those at? Foster, where do we get those at?
You know, guys, Frisco Connect, we meet every first and third Tuesday of the month at Stonebriar Community Church over here in Frisco. Essentially, it's on the corner of Preston and Lebanon. for some of you guys that are familiar with the area. And we have companies that are there that are looking to hire, and we bring in a lot of folks that are subject matter experts to tell you guys about how to fix your resumes, LinkedIn, all sorts of things that can aid you and shorten, did I say shorten? Shorten that job search. We don't want to be on the market for 6, 8, 10 months. Now, there's nothing wrong with you if you are, but let's put our best foot forward in trying to get our next opportunity and let it be the right one.
You're absolutely right. You know what? You said something that I wanted to touch on. So, subject matter expert.
Yeah,
right?
sneeze.
Subject matter expert. So, when Mark and I first came to Frisco Connect,
right,
for the very first time,
right,
okay, we were not subject matter experts. Okay,
fair enough.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
We had absolutely no clue.
Yeah, had to learn about the
Actually,
job search.
we didn't even know what the heck Frisco Connect was. Okay?
I didn't even know there was a career search network.
Yeah, we had no clue.
That's perfect.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
So then we meet Foster Williams. We go
Lord.
connect with this man and, have some conversations. And we go and we just see what's going on. We just want to, first of all, see what the heck it is. So we walk in there and we see the network, and we just kind of felt, right? We had Mark and I had a conversation. We talked about it. And we were like,
Did you guys have an epiphany?
Epiphany. That was the word.
That's a big old word. I had to use that word.
The light bulb clicked on.
The light bulb
Me and
clicked
Kevin,
on.
yeah.
Well,
Kevin and I use that word. Y'all hear it?
The light bulb, what the light bulb was, was we understood that everybody that kept standing up and telling their story.
Right.
Every time, 9 times out of 10, I'm not kidding you, 9 times out of 10, it was networking that landed them their job.
Right, getting exposed.
So Mark and I, we're financial services professionals with New York Life, Nightlife Securities, and we do, a lot of networking. It's part of our...
That's your DNA anyway.
It's our DNA. And
Trevor didn't know that was his DNA.
And so, we kind of had this light bulb moment that, wait a minute, we can actually help these people.
Right.
Matter of fact, when we first started volunteering at Frisco Connect,
yes,
I had just got into the industry.
Right. Yeah, you had.
And so I was learning the same things that the job seekers were learning.
Okay.
At the exact same time.
Okay.
Right? I was learning the 1-minute commercial. Mm-hmm. I was learning how to overcome my fears and get out in front of a crowd and talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You're out of your comfort zone.
Totally
easily.
out of my comfort zone.
Trevor used to try to go to the restroom and give it to Mark.
That's terrible. I'm not going to go there.
Terrible.
That didn't sound right.
Trevor was trying to get out of it, man.
It's true. At Frisco Connect, I would get up there and Foster would pick on me with the microphone, and I was scared. Okay? I was scared, and so I would tell Mark, I'd say, Mark, you got this, man. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Look at him now.
I was terrified.
Mark was smooth as silk, too.
And it's just one of those things
U.S.
where
Air Force.
I feel like we all have talents and gifts given to us by God.
That's right. That is it, right there.
And sometimes those talents and those gifts are lying dormant. Okay, you don't even realize they're there. God hasn't activated them yet.
Well,
okay.
Sometimes you got to push you into using them.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about pushing.
Yeah.
So out of your comfort zone. Let's talk. I always like to make this an analogy. You know what bald eagles do? Okay, for their little chicks. Are they chicks? Chicklets?
Eaglets or something.
Eaglets.
That just came out.
Here's what they do. So mama bird, and baby bird. So mama bird is going to make that nest real nice and cozy. All nice and comfortable feathers and soft
and all
stuff.
that.
All this nice
all
comfortable,
that.
right? Underneath all that soft is a bunch of thorns and spikes and nasty stuff, right?
True. Probably bacteria and stuff.
So it's they put thorns and things in there, and then cover it up with a bunch of feathers and soft
down and all that stuff. Yeah.
And when it's time for that baby bird to fly, Mom starts pulling out.
Mom pushes them out of the nest.
No.
Sometimes.
No, doesn't even push them.
We hadn't got that far yet. Okay.
Just starts pulling out all of the comfortable,
Stuff.
all the soft, all the feathers. Just starts pulling all that out. So now you got all these spikes stabbing you in the back, making it real uncomfortable.
Got to move.
Right?
That's a good analogy.
It's true. This is truth. And the baby bird's standing over there going, oh my God, I'm looking at death when I look over the cliff, right?
That's
I'm looking
a long
at
way
death.
down.
That's a long way down. But the mama bird makes it so uncomfortable, so unbearable that bird actually jumps out and flies.
That's how it happened in some families too.
I thought they
Ain't that the
just
truth?
Nope.
Yes, sir.
They
How'd you
stopped.
go?
They
I thought
stopped
That
feeding them.
is the best analogy. That is a really good analogy.
They stop feeding them and they make it real uncomfortable so that they jump. And I think that's what
Oh, they
God
got to go
does.
get their own worm.
Look, God does
Oh,
that
wow.
too. I believe He does. When I was in the auto industry, it got real uncomfortable. Okay, I was the best there. I was the top producer there every single year for 6 years in a row. I was crushing it. I was making tons of money. Things were good. I was winning the awards. But you know what? I wasn't appreciated. I was overworked. I was talked down to. There was a lot of things that made it real uncomfortable for me. They would change up our pay plan. They changed up the structure.
That always happens.
They didn't listen to my ideas. They were never embracing. They didn't nourish what they had. They made it real uncomfortable for me. And guess what? I flew.
You flew the coop.
Flew the coop.
Gotta go.
What's the quote? I know you've heard it.
What's
how
that?
How does it go? A comfort zone is a wonderful place, but nothing grows there.
Nothing.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Doesn't grow.
That's it.
We're smart on this show. Don't you guys hear this wisdom that's going on here?
We're dropping
come on,
bombs
son.
on it.
If
Drop
you're gonna grow,
the Kevin is my
gotta
man
get-
in the whole 50 grand. And you guys just heard what he said, and it is very true, y'all.
Yep. So let's talk about some other things that we got going on. We had mentioned the workshop, mentioned the headshots. If you want a free professional headshot, go ahead and put #headshot in the comments section.
And all you got to do is show up at Frisco Connect.
Come to Frisco Connect.
And I want to talk about the network. So, as far as the networking piece goes, it's all about who you know, and there's a lot of people in the network that can help you. But how can you help other people, right? It's all about hope.
You reap what
Help
you
other
sow.
people every day, right? Right. You give back, you get back.
That's right.
And so,
It's true.
Well, that's biblical too.
yeah.
You can't
You
get
reap
out
what
of
you
that
sow.
one.
You reap
That's
what you
that's
sow.
a constant that's been sown into the universe since the beginning of time. We can't do nothing about it, y'all.
So when you're out
Wouldn't
and
want
you're
to.
networking, and again, the workshop that we do, we teach a lot of networking skills. But when you're out networking, figure out a way that you can help other people, because those people are going to land, and they might land before you. And guess what? If they got hired, that company might still be hiring.
That's the makeup of this entire network, you guys. We got a huge one here in Dallas, and that Mark just said is the secret sauce.
Yep. And so part of the networking also includes social media. And so what I want you to do right now is take your little finger or your little mouse,
Oh wow!
and there's an arrow right down at the bottom of your video
That
screen.
says share.
Just go ahead and click on that arrow. It says share, and send this video out to your network. You don't even have to write anything. Just click share and post it.
Yeah, that share button, guys, is super powerful. And matter of fact, I want to talk about that for a second. So we've had some great videos that we have produced for job seekers.
Yeah.
If you've been to our workshop, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, especially Susie Martin's.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and these videos that we're producing, the key here is that everybody works together and
Everybody works
everybody hits that share button. Now those videos go viral. They get thousands and thousands of views, and people are asking for their information. They're saying, hey, give me your resume. Hey, I got an opportunity for you. Hey, connect with me. I'll open a door. I'll introduce you to somebody. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's about visibility. And a video can really help you to be visible.
Donna
you gotta be
Wisher, are you
visible.
listening?
Hey.
Donna and I were just talking about this morning.
Yep.
Right, Donna Wisher?
So I would say not only share our video, okay, we want you to share our video, but you need to look, and if you see any videos that we are producing for job seekers, if you're finding those videos, guys, just hit the share button. That's all you got to do. You could really, you never know who's going to watch
Never
and
know.
see it, and it could have been your share that got it in front of the right person at the right time that landed that person's job. And
how,
it could have been
how
you.
rewarding would that be, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's the driver behind a lot of what we do is those calls, those emails, the testimonials that we read through earlier in the show.
Yep.
That we had something to do with getting somebody landed, getting somebody a job, getting their families fed, right? Help them get their bills paid.
I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to go further trying to. I'm real good with simplifying things, guys.
Yeah, break down.
So this guy right here, Kevin, all Kevin did was get out amongst people and share his God-given gift. Now, Kevin is a people person. I don't think I'm going to meet anybody that doesn't like Kevin. So it has morphed into another opportunity for, and yeah, he's got kids. But Kevin is an absolute wonderful, wonderful human being to meet, and he's one of those people that will help you. He's in a position now to where he helps the community, and you know what? It will keep giving. It will keep giving.
Yep.
Now, Kevin's attitude is good. Kevin's not one of these people that you run into and you wonder if he's going to pull something out on you, but like he's going to do something to me. But Kevin, that's part of his gift.
Well, let's see. I want to hear some more about Kevin because again, great meeting you. And the way we met you was awesome through the club and all that. Right. And Kevin, you and I got a little something in common.
This bear thing?
No, well, we got the bear thing, we got the Illinois thing, but Kevin and I have had our own shares of foot problems.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. So
this man was so kind. I needed one of those little roller carts because I had foot surgery. He comes to my house. Brings me the car. I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that.
When I broke my toe
Did
after I was
he
done.
tell you a story?
Yeah. I had my.
Man, that's whack, man.
Oh,
yeah. I had my little knee scooter thing, and Kevin, I knew. We talked.
We talked.
You were having
he
surgery,
was like, man,
so.
it would not be a question. Of course you can have it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then he
Kevin,
wouldn't take it back. He's like, go ahead and bless somebody else. He's like, go bless
no, give it to somebody else.
And then Kevin shared the problem with Deja, his daughter. Wow.
So, but Kevin, tell us a little bit more about what you're doing and why you're here.
Well, I tell you, it's just been, I'm glad you all talk about your faith and the blessings that come your way. I give him all the praise and all the glory, but just to give me whatever, understanding that I have and smarts that I have, it was one of those things where it was like, hey, Kevin, you're going to go ahead and you're going to be around these people. I said, but that's going to be an opportunity for you to network. What's the key word? Network. And
You've probably been doing that your whole life.
Yeah, I have. And I've been in sales, and I understood what it meant to make a quick and fast first impression. And I understood what hospitality was and what it is to treat people the way you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. But when I got there, I had a plan. I said, this is probably not going to be the last place that I'm going to be. So I'm going to make sure I meet as many people and try to touch as many lives as I can, not just meet people, but develop relationships. And so that when the time came, I would have a network of folks that would support and that I could support. And so, it eventually came. I mean, I was there from the inception of the Cowboys, of the Cowboys Club when it first opened up. Actually, before it opened up, I started working there. And so to have that opportunity, I just was thinking it was time for some growth. It was time to do something a little bit different. I said, it's time to go ahead and leverage some of these relationships. I was on LinkedIn. I'm on Indeed. I'm on these different sites, and I'm looking for an opportunity. At this point, I'm trying to identify what is the thing that's going to make me whole. What is the thing that's going to make me, bring me fulfillment that I'm going to feel good about?
I think we even talked about you coming over to New York Life, right? Yeah.
Exactly. I explored so many different options, and I pull up, there was one for the Frisco Chamber of Commerce, and it just looked like it was an automatic fit. I'm dealing with some of the same people. It's a relationship manager, so it's it's bringing in new members to the Chamber of Commerce. It's something I believe in the city of Frisco. Lived here for 20 years.
Oh, it's been 20 years?
20 years. Raised all my kids here. They went through the school. So I'm like, this is a perfect fit for me. The contacts that I have. And so I'm started looking at it. I make an initial call or send in an initial little inquiry about the position, resume. I actually got a call back. And, Mr. Westerfield, there are about 200 or so resumes that we have. At this point, we aren't really accepting anymore. And
you got in there, though.
Well, of course, I was diligent. I'm telling some of my members at the Cowboys Club that I knew were board members and sitting on the chair. I'm saying
all kind of important people and stuff.
I saw this opportunity. I thought it would,
be perfect.
Be perfect for me. Kevin, that would be great for you. You'd be a perfect fit. I said, I know. I was built for this. This is what I was born to do.
Love it.
He was like, I'd be happy to reach out. Anything you need. Because of those relationships that I built. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to try to help you and support you. Within a week, I had a phone interview. The following week, I was invited to have a in-person interview.
Okay.
And before I got there, the guy said, I don't know who you know. I don't know how you got
Who you know?
7 or 8 people off my board to call and vouch for you. And people have written, big recommendation letters and all.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like almost stunned. I'm just kind of really inquiring. What do you think about that position? I kind of somewhere deep down knew how it would work. But you lay these seeds, you plant these seeds as early as possible, and it's something that you do just as a part of life. It shouldn't be something that you do as a job search. If you treat people the right way,
Amen.
if you're fair with folks. But here was the other side that you got to be careful about. People that try to, steal your dreams, kind of steal your thunder, undermine.
Yeah.
Oh, we in our 50s now, and they kind of discriminate against older and blah 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 blah. Stop.
No.
Oh well, you had this on your resume, and you just might have too many different experiences, and you.
It's always
stop.
that.
It's like, don't let them steal your thunder. If you have a dream, if you have something that you want to go after, then you go at it, and you have to be able to communicate to folks.
Yeah.
Why? There's nobody else that can do this any better than me. There's no one out here. It might be somebody that's close, but I'm going to be, it's like, but if you go with that kind of enthusiasm and passion, it's hard for people.
What'd you say? What'd you just say?
My favorite word.
Passion.
Come on now.
What?
Enthusiasm.
And that comes out, and Trevor tells you guys all the time. He's always talking to us about passion and that word. But guys, if it's truly the passion, it will work out like Kevin did.
And so what it's afforded me the opportunity to do is, as I work with business owners, and look, it doesn't have to be a business owner. The Chamber of Commerce, people will call trying to find, hey, where's the best apartment? Well, I used to be a realtor back in the day. I used to do mortgages. Let me tell you how the city's kind of laid out. This is my opinion. I'm not going to tell you where, but so I'm happy to help anybody with anything. A guy called wanting to find out about schools for the kids. Like I've lived here 20 years. I know about the schools. I know about the school districts. Yeah. So if you offer yourself up to people and you make yourself available to people, then when it's your time,
when it's your turn,
people will do the same.
And I know we got some pretty good barbecue here in Frisco, man. We'll talk.
Well, one of the things I think is pretty interesting and important now is because now that you're with the Frisco Chamber, there's a lot of companies over there. Lots of companies, right?
Frisco.
Small, medium, large, right? You got a lot of companies.
1,300 plus.
1,300 plus companies.
Frisco is packed, you guys.
So guys, one of the things I think is pretty important is your boy right here. This is the what do you call it? The key opener. What am I trying to say? Gatekeeper.
The
gatekeeper.
The man with in the whole.
I thought I was more like Morpheus in the Matrix.
Oh, Morpheus. They shooting at you with the minigun and stuff.
No, but seriously though, you are a relationship builder. That's your title. Look, I'm gonna pull that up again.
Meet Kevin.
Kevin
that's
Westerfield.
His title. Yep.
Look, relationship manager.
That looks pretty
What
good.
do we talk about? Relationships all the time. And this is the guy who is going to be able to, open those doors. He's going to be able to open many doors. Because here's the thing: your network is your net worth.
Lloyd Brown, are you there?
Your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
The people you are associated with can take you either higher or lower, okay, depending on who you're hanging out with. Okay, I want to.
Yeah.
Like,
told me that a long time ago.
let me just say this: if I was hanging out with Jerry Jones,
Right.
and them, and we were like tight,
Right. As long as you don't go to Las Vegas, you'll be all right.
but
Sorry, Jerry.
but we would. I'm pretty sure he could open some doors. Do you think he's gonna open some doors?
I bet you.
Right. Just because he's in my sphere of influence.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is, go associate yourself with people who have influence, people that can, and what you want to do is you want to go build value in them, okay? You want to meet guys like Kevin, okay? And you want to go just show him all the love and build value and build relationship and give, because at the end of the day, you know, it's a biblical principle. You reap what you sow. And he's going to just automatically feel almost obligated to turn around and say, man, how can I help you? What can I do for you?
That's how it happens.
And you could be like, well, actually, there's a company over here. And all of a sudden, boop, he's opening the door, handing your resume.
There's a cross section. And you got to do something according to the subject matter expert, which would be my buddy Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin will say, hey, I got a relationship. This is the guy. Maybe you should connect, maybe in this sort of way, maybe at this specific time. Listen to Kevin, who God has crossed your path with, to open that door for you to get in there. And try and listen to Kevin. Listen to Kevin.
And sometimes, you know, opening doors can mean a whole lot of things. Sometimes it's a word of wisdom. Sometimes it's just putting you in a position where, again, you're forced to jump out of your comfort zone. People will come to me all the time. Well, I tell you what, yeah, I know this is what you're looking for, but hey, I got these events going on.
Yeah.
I got my guys over here that are doing some things. You're gonna meet some people that are hungry and trying to do something. I want you to come over here first. If you come over here, you're gonna hone some skills. You're gonna meet some individuals because you never know who knows who. There are degrees in this. There are principalities involved here. So when you when you go and you meet somebody and that person knows 250 people and those 250 people know 250 people, just because I'm talking to you about a position doesn't mean that you have the position, but you know 250 people. He know more than 250 people. But those people,
250,000
like that.
Hey, you know, Foster's sitting there and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I was just talking to this guy over here, this young lady over here, and this is what she was telling me. That's how it is.
Well, you know what? Another thing you just said a minute ago was maybe it's not the position you're looking for, right? But are you listening? What are other people saying about you? Has anybody reached out and said, you know what, I think maybe you should take a look at this, or maybe you should come over here to this event, or maybe you should do... Are you listening? Because I'm going to tell you, God kind of like ordains your steps, okay?
All the way.
And if you're not listening, you'll miss it.
You will miss it.
It's up to you, because he'll open and close doors. But
we always have choices.
He will put people in your path.
Yes.
Okay? And if you're not listening, you know how many people I've had conversations with where I'm like, they're just not listening.
And you know it too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you can see it in their eyes.
Yep. I'm like, they're not listening. I'm trying to show them something that I see in them, right? Like I told you before, sometimes there are talents and gifts that we have that are lying dormant that we don't know are there.
They come out. We don't even know they're coming out sometimes.
So I have one a success story, as it was so funny. Tom Kilbane, right?
Tom Kilbane. Hey, Thomas.
Shout out to Tom Kilbane.
Tom.
So, you know, we had met through the workshop, all that kind of stuff, and I told him, man, you need to do this entrepreneurial thing. You need to be a business owner. You need to forget corporate America. You got this. I'm looking at him saying, you will crush it. You will. Like, I see it in him, right? Forget corporate America. And, you know, he fought that. He stayed in the job search for probably 8 months. I don't, you know.
He did.
But you know what? He sent me just the best thank you note that I could ever ask for, saying, man, I really appreciate all those conversations. All those things helped me. And now he's a real estate agent, crushing it. Doing great things, you know, owning and controlling his time. He's got freedom, work-life balance, a lot of great things. Anyways, it was just an amazing thing. But... you know, the first time he wasn't listening. The second time he wasn't listening. The third, fourth, and fifth, I kept telling him, look, man, I think Mark told him too. Look, we see this in you. And he finally listened up.
Tom's an excellent person.
Oh,
and
phenomenal.
I want to give another shout out while we're at it. Guys, I've seen Amber Westbrook's name a lot. And I've seen Amber comment. I've seen Amber do things to help other people on social media. And Amber, I just want to say, I appreciate you and keep going. And Mark, you just said something. You just
Yeah,
put her
she,
up there, didn't you?
yeah, she commented, she asked, is Foster wearing a Super Bowl ring? And I
Yes,
wrote, it's an FC Dallas ring.
it's an FC Dallas. Do you guys know Dallas Football Club? You need to. We've got some wonderful players on FC Dallas right here in Frisco. Actually, in 2016, we won the Hunt Cup trophy.
Well, I want to talk about something real quick because you brought up Amber, right? You brought up Amber.
Right.
So let's give a shout out to our audience. Let's talk to our audience right now. We've got a great
See it,
audience.
Amber? See it.
Guys, we want to hear from you right now. I know you're listening in. I can see the audience live. So let's do a shout out. It is Shout Out Wednesday.
It's Shout Out Wednesday.
Shout Out Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Way back Wednesday.
Hump
Shout out Hump day.
Mike.
Chow.
Where's the camel?
My daughter's
So-
like these old people. I just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They just looking at us like it is over. for those
Kevin's
dudes.
daughter's over there. She's like, we are
Yeah.
nuts. But we want to hear from
Oh,
you
we can have
guys.
fun.
If you're listening, just put a hashtag in your name. We want to hear from you. Amber, I see you out there. She
See
says,
ya,
y'all
Amber.
provide some great inspiration.
Donna Wisher.
Greg Krause. Marla Smith, by the way, said, congrats, Kev. I met you at the
Marla.
Who You Know show.
Oh, yeah.
At Cowboys.
Hey,
Club.
Marla.
Marla, we love you. Hi, Marla.
Cheryl Stanton, are you there? I saw you this morning.
Jerry Haley says, amen. David Mundy, what's going on? We love you,
David
buddy.
Mundy, y'all. David Mundy is the best guy you guys will ever connect with. David, Munday.
You know, and, he is just a phenomenal guy.
He's a phenomenal guy. Very sharp.
Yep.
Oh, also, real quick, Greg Krause. Hey, Greg Krause, if you're
Greg
still in
Krause.
Florida, send us some sunshine.
Oh, Greg's in Florida?
I thought he was in Florida.
He may be.
Maybe it was back.
Greg, are you in Florida?
But at
I
any rate,
was.
he also made a point to mention or ask you to talk about Tuesday in Denton.
Tuesday in
Oh,
Denton.
Tuesday in
Jane
Denton.
Ryan, Coach Jane Ryan, she's our official coach of the Career Search Network, has put together at the Bridge. You guys just look up the Bridge on Google. That is the location of the Denton Career Search Network. So we're going to have a meeting. It will be this coming Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. And there's a lot of companies in Denton. A lot of you guys have heard about Sally Beauty Company, and there's a plethora of other companies that like to reach out to our group. It's been a very nice group. It's been about 35 people that meet on the first Tuesday of each month in Denton. So you guys go check it out. Google The Bridge, and it will give you the address of the bridge, because I can't think of it right now. It's on Fish Trap Road, I can tell you that. And that sounds interesting.
All right,
We got a ton more shout outs.
Yeah, we got a lot of Rachel Tyler. What's going on,
Sherry
Rachel?
Toon.
Larry Anderson, how are you doing? Randy Webb, hey, he says shout out to Mark Foster.
Ebony Lucas.
Rachel is cool.
Ebony Lucas, Julie
Mel
Paxton. I
Venus.
just met with Julie. Hey, Julie.
Oh, did you meet with
Julie, hey, Mel Venus, how are you doing? Good to
Meg
see
Rose
you.
is always talking about those Patriots.
Yeah, Sandra
Yeah.
Sanchez. Hey, Sandra.
Greg Porter, what's going on, Greg? How are you doing?
Greg
Good
saw
to
you
see
this
you.
morning.
Good to see you.
Oh, look who's here. Randy Webb. Hey, Randy.
Randy, we know Randy kind of close in with the family and stuff, though, you know?
Yeah.
Little bit.
You got Bill Meade.
Meg Rose, what's going on? Sandra Sanchez
Venus.
in the house.
Rachel
Ebony
Tyler.
Lucas.
Oh, Mel Venus. We just met
Yeah,
Mel Venus.
Mel Venus,
Yep,
how
the
are
other
you?
day. Hey, Mel Venus.
Terry
We got to
Cormos.
connect on LinkedIn.
So, guys, we love our audience. We absolutely
We do.
love
and Cy
you.
Cook. Hi, Cy.
You guys make this stuff honestly, you guys make this stuff possible. You are the family. You are the network.
Ura Williams in the house. Barry Lyons, what's going on? How are you doing? He says, what's up, guys?
I like your last name, man. We got to hook up. You know what I'm saying?
Amber Westbrook says, I look forward to being on the show.
Yeah, I sent her a link to come on the show.
Good.
Yep.
Amber does need to come on the show. Amber gets it.
Yes. Guys, what are your thoughts on this stream? So, I've been, controlling all this stuff, all this kind of stuff, all these little things. I've been pulling up all kinds of flyers and, hey, free headshots and workshop and all this kind of stuff. And this is my remote show. I'm like the studio producer
You're the
today.
producer.
Yeah, you're like Monkey Butt.
I'm like Monkey Butt.
So yeah, if you have seen previous shows and you're watching this show,
This is different.
just let us know what
I'm
your
glad
thoughts
it's
are. We want
working.
your feedback.
Yeah.
Yep, we want your feedback.
Can you hear us okay? That's a good thing. I
Oh
would
yeah,
like to know.
we're on one mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys, there's Michelle Barrett checking in.
Oh, Harold Heard, what's going on? Oh, I always forget this. Well, I didn't always forget this, but I forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
I want everyone online right now to put what you are looking for. Hashtag IT, hashtag project management, hashtag HR, whatever it is that you do, go ahead.
And why is that?
Tizzle.
Guys, if you hashtag, there's a lot of recruiters that are watching this show. Now, if you hashtag what you are, if you hashtag project management or something like that, guess what those recruiters that are looking for project management are going to do?
Oh, yeah, they're going to click on your profile.
They want to know what's going on.
Yep, they're going to click on the profile. So, guys, put the hashtag. Ebony Lucas says, great information. Greg says, sounds great. Meg Rose, hashtag CTO. Gregory Krause says, does that mean you get paid extra, Trevor? You darn right it does. Greg,
Yeah.
I get paid a little
Free
more.
$99.
He's getting $1 million hairs.
$1 million hairs. All right, we got the comments flying
Getting
in
mad.
here. So, hashtag IT, David Mundy, hashtag HR, Gwendolyn. Hey, how are you doing, Gwendolyn? Love
Linda
you.
McGraw, hashtag IT.
Software engineers, Linda McGraw.
Yep. Let's see who else.
Dev.
Oh, full stack, you guys. You recruiters, listen. Full stack software engineering. Linda McGraw.
Timothy Bradley says, might even be hashtag financial services soon. Tim, I know that you had an interview. You met with, how do you say her name?
Samia.
Samia. I can't believe I said that wrong. Samia recently. So I talked to her today, actually. So I'll kind of fill you in on that. But yeah, so hopefully financial services very soon.
Yep.
Did we showcase that landing that Trevor helped by a connection?
Yeah, that was Sherry Barner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
Bonner.
Sher Bonner.
Bonner.
Yeah,
Bonner, Boehner?
Boehner.
Oh.
But Sherry, yeah, so
Yeah,
we
I better not
introduced
say
her to Samantha Barber. Samantha is a good friend, came through the network, actually client, and she had gotten landed at a company, Dr. Pepper Keurig. And so just coming through the workshop, Sherry got access to our connections. That's
Right.
part of what you get.
Right,
And we made it. She identified Sam as a contact that she'd like to be introduced to. We made that introduction. She reached out, and they had a great conversation. 6 weeks later, officially hired. Yep.
Hey, that's how it works. That is the passion of the whole thing, you guys.
Congratulations. And okay, let's see what else we got here. We got Sherry Toon. She says hashtag data entry.
There's Larry Anderson. My barbecue
Scott
man.
Booth, hashtag product management.
Hey, Scott.
Ebony ITQA. Actually, Ebony, you and I need to talk because I've got some connections for you in the QA space.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
Larry
That's
Lyons,
good.
data enginering.
Larry Anderson, hashtag investments, hashtag bonds.
Larry should put hashtag barbecue. That's my boy.
Hashtag barbecue. Foster, you cracking me up.
Larry's my
Hashtag
man. Hold
tenders.
50 grand,
Hashtag
baby.
rib tips.
Rib tips. Beef ribs, baby.
Wow.
Man, I didn't know that. Okay.
Guys, we love you so much. We absolutely love our audience.
We do. This
Thank
is
you for
fun,
tuning
you guys.
in.
This is fun.
Oh, here's Bill Mead. He just says hashtag sales management. Bill was in the workshop not long ago. Last week? This week? Shoot.
This week.
It was this week. It was this Monday.
This week. Guys, if you've been to our workshop, okay, I want to hear from you. Let's put that right here.
What?
Yeah, you heard that?
You sound like that Dr. Pepper guy.
You heard that?
He's a little sweet. You know.
If you have been to the Who You Know
Little
Job
sweet.
Networking Show workshop and you thought it was a good time, I want to hear about it.
Share
Put what you loved about it. I want to hear your comments, not just a hashtag. I want to hear your actual comments
I
about
know it's
that
uncomfortable a little
workshop.
bit, but it works.
Yeah. And you know what? Share that information with another job seeker because you know
Right.
what? It could be the thing that helps them out, you know?
It's all about who you know, you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I was going to say too is the Frisco Chamber of Commerce is a wealth of information and knowledge about the community, about what's going on, things that are coming as far as developments and growth.
Okay.
We do a breakfast every Thursday.
What?
And it's from 7:30 till about 9 o'clock. So people are networking between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Then everybody in the room, all the business owners, they will go ahead and give you a 30-second commercial about their business. And then, so from 8 till 9, that's going on. And then after 9, people network again. Mm-hmm. It's not unusual for people to come to this event.
What day is that on, Kevin?
Every Thursday.
Oh.
Except for Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, we won't do it. But every other Thursday, it's called Chamber Works.
Y'all got eggs?
A lot of times. No, they're all sponsored, so we get all kinds of breakfast.
Man.
Matter of fact, who you know can sponsor if you all want to.
Okay.
Having said that, on many occasions, I have seen young people, college graduates, fresh out of college, they've come and they said, you know what, I don't have a business, but I am here because I want to start a business. I am here because I'm looking for a position.
Okay.
I don't think you heard me. I am here because I'm looking for a position. And too many times we have members that are business owners that are looking for employees, and they're there not only to talk about their business, but again to network. So, and you meet one of these business owners, hey, I don't need anybody right now, but I know somebody that does.
Yep, that's
Utilize
That's
your
the magic.
resources.
Utilize your resources. I think that's a phenomenal thing because these companies are there. You don't only want to go to places like Frisco Connect where nobody has a job. You want to go places
Mix it up.
Where everybody's got a job. And the Frisco Chamber is a great place to go to meet people and connect.
Yeah.
Here's another one at the Chamber. If you're a veteran, and I know there's a lot of veterans coming through our network, they have Fourth Friday Formation.
That's right.
Which is Friday mornings, the fourth Friday of each month. They have a veterans group that meets and gathers together. And a lot of those guys have jobs. A lot of those folks have jobs.
FriscoChamber.com.
Now, Kevin told me something but right before the show, Kevin told me that one reason that he's there and he's got a passion to move the chamber past just the idea, kind of the stereotype of all the small companies being there. There are large companies and organizations right here in Frisco that just need somebody to reach out to them. Now, how are you going to turn a man like Kevin down? Come on now. Kevin shows up at your place. You're going to talk to him. Come on, son. You're going to talk to Kevin. You're going to talk to Kevin. Kevin's a nice guy. Kevin not going to beat you down. Kevin is going to talk to you, and he's going to hook you up with the right people.
That's what it's all about.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk to our audience again real quick. Amber Westbrook says, where does this breakfast happen?
I put the link up, FriscoChamber.com.
That's right. It's on Main Street, right next to the municipal court. Most people know where that is. That's where you pay your tickets. But
Yeah, it's not at the court now.
Yeah, it's what is it, 68 something? Let me see what it is.
Hey.
6843 Main Street.
Yep.
And that's every Thursday at 7:30. Those breakfasts are sponsored and free, and the first 2 visits are free.
First 2 visits are free 99.
Free 99.
Oh, you get free breakfast?
Free breakfast.
What?
I got that on me today. Free 99.
Come join us.
Free 99.
Hey, we have a pastor there, Pastor Dan. I'll just say a shout out. I won't call his last name,
Okay.
but his things change in life, and his congregation ended up kind of having some changes. So the congregation stepped down. But this man, a man of faith, he continues his membership with the Frisco Chamber while he's in search mode.
Yeah, he's in search.
And I won't say career or job search. He's just in a kind of in a search mode. And so he kept he said, the reason I keep my membership is so that I can continue to meet people, and I can continue to touch people, and I can continue to bless people and be blessed. So look,
God works through
again. It's all about relationships. It's about who you know, and sometimes it comes from the most unexpected places, at the most unexpected times, because it doesn't always happen on your time. Which time does it happen on?
Most of the time it happens that way. It happens on God's time, and His timing is better than Mark's.
That's right.
Mark's a dad 3 times over.
Yeah, that timing was bad.
That's good timing.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, guys, LinkedIn, we love you so much.
Very
That
much.
is our show.
What a show.
It is all about
who you know.
Well, before we go, there's one more thing I want you to do.
Okay.
Psych!
We had you, didn't we?
One more thing I want you to do, okay? I want you to send me a connection request, right? You're on my profile because I'm live right now. So send me a connection request. Trevor
Me too,
Houston
me too.
would love to see how I can be a resource for you. Also, Foster Williams, send
Yes.
him a connection request.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm messing all this up. Wait.
Turn the Foster into
There
Mark.
we go.
There you go.
Foster Williams, send him a connection request. And my boy over here. Wait a minute.
That's Mark Helder.
I'm messing all this up. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Mark
Wait.
got a good
I'm gonna
picture
put
up there.
There it is.
I'm gonna put it in the comments.
Mark Elder.
Yeah, if we're not connected, connect with me.
Yeah, connect with him. And then make
Kevin
sure
Westerfield.
Me too.
make sure you connect with my boy over here. Let me see if they got Kevin Westerfield. And
That's not him right there.
No, there he is right there. And then
Not that
one
guy.
last thing, guys. Go ahead and let's do a share of the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
Yeah.
Just share it. Hit the share button. We love you guys, and we will see you next Wednesday. Say bye-bye.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Peace. Thank you for the invite.
All right, guys.
Bye bye.